Hi guys, I'm Izua Tekami and welcome to Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender Action. It's been a while since I've played this. At least for me. For you guys, it's probably only been about like a week and a half since the last episode came up, but for me it's been about 3 weeks. I wonder if I left any food for 4. Yeah, let's just leave all that. Okay, I'm here. Hi, Dorothy. Dorothy? You won't go through the bar anytime soon. You can stop walking. Ah, honey. You want something? The usual, I guess. Well, use... Well... Wonder what's wrong with her, though. Wasn't it Piano Woman? Wasn't Piano Woman what she really liked? 5, 5, 2, 3, 3, age and mix. Here. This is nice. Nice. Ice. Ice? Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you? Hey, honey, how do you know what's real? How so? I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing? How can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening? What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication? What tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer? And those ponderings brought you to the bar? What? Oh, I'm in a bar. I'm in the bar. Am I? Dorothy. So you're having a solipsistic crisis of sorts? What? Solipsism. Solipsism. The theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. See, that's another thing right there. That word. Solipsism. What does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from? Well, solus means alone, and ipse means self. Yes, but how did it come to be? Do you expect me to believe that there's a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises and decided, hey, let's make this noise mean this? It doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense. I've been repeating words for a long time and they stopped making sense. Why? Calm down. That's just semantics and satiation. Stop making up words, honey. Oop. And then there's this counter. How can we be sure this counter is really there? Or really here? It is. Please stop tapping it. Hold on, just making sure. I should have make her a drink. At the very least, have something to throw at her. We could always make another Piano Woman. She really likes those. 4, 5, 5, 2, 3. If I give her what she likes, maybe she'll kind of cheer up a bit. I don't know, that's my guess. So, 5, 5, 2, 3, 3, age and mix. Stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face. Sorry. So let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis? Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian. But I don't know. It was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I loved everyone around me. And out of nowhere, the thoughts started piling up in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all that real? Am I real? What tells me I'm actually in a body? What if I'm just some computer somewhere thinking it has a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream? What tells me that you're real? Eh? For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination, or even just an AI simulation in some computer that thinks it's a human. I've been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and crisis. That uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. But the panic attacks gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the scratch and fear got worse. What did you do to get over it? Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Strain in the World, one of my favorites. At one point I cried with the book and realized I was crying over fake things. A story and its characters. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but the focus helped me. Heh, I like it. Hey, can I take this drink? I made it for you. Thanks. Okay, then. What? Whew. Why did you throw it on your head? To feel something you made. And? It burns. And itches a bit. I'll get you a towel. Delivery for Dana's. Oh, I've been here before. Oh, it's you. How did I do your voice again? Mr. Mario, welcome back. I have a delivery for Dana Zane. Who's that? She's my boss. I'll get it for her. Right, sign here, please. It's a big package. I wonder what's inside. You should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it'll need to be refrigerated. Let's see. It's a wiener. A really big wiener. Dorothy's like, hey, honey. Hmm? The big package had a big wiener inside. What will your boss do with such a thing? I don't know how she'll cook it. Perhaps she'll chop it. Honey, seems the wiener's too big to eat correctly. Maybe you could prepare some right now. What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your do you want some of your boss's wiener? I don't. Seriously, Jill. She's the one making the jokes, and you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we all know if we dare cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down. Hey, Jacket Boy, what's your name? I'm Mario. Come on, Mario, I'll buy you a drink. He might have another delivery, you know. This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. And you? I'm fine. A sunshine cloud for Mario. Let's see. 2 Adelheid. 2 Bronson. That's it. So I'll just throw 3 optional Carvatrine. Rocks. And blended. Mix, 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 mix. Damn it. There we go. It's been a while since I've done the voices for all these characters. Here, thanks. Hey, call me Dorothy. You can also call me Darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy, why did you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way. What way? Liam? I'm a man's man. I like men, okay? Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but... Oh, don't worry. I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you. Thanking me? Your package let me see honey here laughing like an idiot. It's easier than you think. That made me happy, and I don't know. It fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered. Glad to help, I guess. Well, duty calls. Bye, Mario. Bye, John. Bye, honey. Enjoy your big wiener. Out with you. She seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like I get it, don't worry. You like guys, it's clear. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have you been to the motor district? I spent all my free time in the motor district, actually. Why? Is it true what they say about all the illegal races going on there? You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Well, I mean, there are illegal races. There's also a semi-legal league going on there. Semi-legal? The authorities acknowledge that there's races going on. They don't know what goes on in them, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Huh. Have you ever heard about a biker called Christine Love? Miss Love? Of course, everyone knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know, nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but the truth is nobody has faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So her gang is just there, menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. Oh. Do you want anything else? I'll have a piano man. Alright. A piano man from Mario. Alright. 2 Adelhyde, 3 Bronson extract, 5 powdered delta, 5 ladder guide. Oop, no, don't age that. And 3 Carmetrine. Rocks and mix. There we go, piano man. Here. Yeah, this is nice. This will sound weird, but do you believe in replibots? Replibots? There's the belief that some Lilium out there are designed to perfectly replicate a particular human. That someone or something replaces those humans with such Lilium. Thus, they call them replibots. You know a lot about this. I don't. It's in most magazines nowadays. Well, it's the first time I've heard of it. What about it? On my way here, I almost ran over my neighbor. He showed up in the middle of the street. And I say almost because he moved really quickly out of the way. Then I went to deliver a package and somehow my neighbor was there, almost immediately after the whole thing. And he was there the whole time. Maybe it was someone that looked like him? He had the same looks, clothes, and mannerisms. Trust me, you know a perfect replica when you see one. And when you saw the kid Lilium here, they could easily pass off as humans. There are even Lilium idol singers nowadays whose voices can pass off as humans. They could be passing off as humans under our very noses, replacing us little by little. At this point in time, I really doubt it. Lilium behavior is a bit different. You can easily tell someone's a Lilium because they seem... how do I put this? They don't care about risk and danger as much as we do. They treat risks with a lot more leniency. Still, be careful. Keep an eye out for uncanny doppelgangers. I'm leaving. Thanks for everything. Please come again. What's your take on the Replibot thing? Do you believe in them? Do you? Not really. But I asked you first. When I was in high school, I had this irrational fear of aliens. I was paranoid that they would come. What would I do then? I remembered I lost lots of sleep because of it. That doesn't answer my question. Let me finish. After many months of fear, I reached a conclusion that might as well apply to here. It's useless to be afraid. But I'm a simple woman. I wouldn't be able to do shit against them. So I'd rather live without being afraid. Because the memories of not being afraid will be my only solace when the Nebulae crabs invade. When the Replibots come. Jill, are you still afraid of aliens? What part of it's useless to be afraid didn't you catch? Right. Back. Did anything happen? I discovered I had a sense of humor. I had the sense of humor of an 8-year-old. Did anything new happen? Hey, they brought you a package. Ah, yes, my curated wiener. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. You guys want some of it? That's a new one. Total earnings, 36,970. Drinks total, 2120. Commission, 30%. Payment, 636. Tips, 800 in tips. Flawless server bonus. Have some pocket money. I'm out of excuses. I got 2,200 bucks. Hell, I wish you made 2,200 in a day. On the 30th, be sure you have your account have the necessary 10,000 and you'll be evicted. Jill wonders if Mannequin Echoes actually bring luck, but buy one to prevent her from getting too distracted. Have a nice day. You've been chuckling since yesterday. Wiener. Alright, so we need to get the Neko thing. Mannequin Echo. They say these things bring luck, but his paw's broken, so I wouldn't trust him. Well, there you go. The 30th, and it's... oh, we should be fine. Jill bought what she wanted and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. Have a nice day. Well, let's... Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Let's get our save on. Alright. So, where's the... Oh, there it is. I see it. Our cat, our alcohol collection, our little thing right there, cases of beer, our little mega Christmas tree, the fan. It's all coming together. Go to work. Wednesday, December 28th. Good evening. Ah, Jill, I'm about to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We need some. One firecracker scare off the Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more than when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here. Greetings. Anyway, let's start. Let's just do... Good enough. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Ah, the guy that wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night, but as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. I take it you know what made the noise? Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity. I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting. So it didn't get far away. Now give me a Mars blast. A Mars blast for the guy that wouldn't come back. Twice. Mars blast. 6 Bronson extracts. 1 Batter Delta. 4 Flounder Guide. 2 Carmatrine. So 6, 1, 4, 2, and it's just blend. Blend, damn it. Mars blast. Here you go. Well, you didn't mess up. Sorry if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not. God, they have really similar voices. You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can fight dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. Jill, please. You're making me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right, sorry. And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys it aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking. Okay, let's try this suplex thing. Right. Skip Ingram a suplex. Wow, that sounded weird. God, their voices, I've made their voices way too similar. Ingram is slightly higher than Jamie. 4, 3, 3. On the rocks and mix. There we go. Suplex. Here. Good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, mister. Call me Jamie. And you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file at. Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Need to hide something? The second one. It's easier to remain undetected if they have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How does the expunge work? You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in a bed where the horrible pressure builds up in your body and the nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes and your gums and your toes, everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with the mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure, let's give him a gut punch. Again, that doesn't sound right. It didn't sound right. Gut punch. 5 Bronson. 1 Flanner Guide. A throw in. 2 optionals. 5-1. Age and mix. There you go. Gut punch. Here. Yeah. Oh, my voice is starting to fuck up. Yeah, I love these. It looks different from yours, though. I added a couple of extras in his, actually. So where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweighs the cons. And the rest of the enhancements, were you reconstructed, or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much-needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Alright. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please come again. Don't count on it. You said that twice. Shut up. Seemed like a nice guy. Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you got him on a bad day. Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough, that guy turns the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood, too. A bad touch for Alma. Where are you? Oh, right there. You were right in front of me. Bad touch. 2 Bronson's 2 powdered. 2 Flanner Guide. 4 Carmetrine. On the rocks and mix. There you go. Bad touch. Here. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. So what put you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Today, my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Ava comes and says, "They make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple." I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I don't know. Maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time, even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing, she had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all that, I mean the age difference and all. But there's something in particular I still can't forgive. This day she invited her friends to the house and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends said if I was her sister, and she said she had no little sisters. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid can admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration more often until finally it reached a breaking point. I felt betrayed. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? Hey, it's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather, Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult, you see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. But enough about me, how are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister? Yeah? I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Right. Give me a Brantini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you. Right. A Brantini, alright. Where are you? 6 Adelheid. 6, 3, and 1. 6, 3, 1. Alright. Age and mix. Right there. Brantini. Here. This is the thing. Let's start. Oh. Boo. Oh, hell no. This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went to college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. And what if I hire your high-ranking lips? Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey Joe, can I lift her sweater? Do you want to see? I bet you want to see. Alright, enough. Enough? Shit. Peace out. I know the girl is you and the sister's your eldest sister. Please get to the point. Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she will be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer? Right. A beer? Man, I am going crazy, aren't I? Beer. Let's give you one of those. 2 of those. 1 of that. 2 flatter guides. 4 Carmetrine. And it's just mixed. Right there. Beer. Here. Thanks. So, tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl's chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh sure, I'll be there. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I'll go take my break. Alright. You were here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyways, call me if anything comes up. Alright, let's do a save real quick. And save.
Hi guys.
Oh, where'd it go? Save. Sorry, something just like randomly popped up on my computer out of nowhere. It's now safe to keep playing. It's less chilly today. Keep it the same. Jill. A kid's looking for you. Oh, shit. Hey. Ah, Norma. Phew. You're back. Oh, fuck you. You do know not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. She thought it was for her. Thank me? Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Aw, so responsible, Joe. I kind of faced my mom and told her about all the pressure she was putting on me, and said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And? Well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me it'd be a waste to spend money on a university just for me not to give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. And, well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right. I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. Careful. Ah, so sweet. Shut up. Hey, Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make a bleeding Jane, please. On it. Make a bleeding Jane. For Gil. 1 Bronson, 3 powdered, a Flanner guide, and it's just blended. That's it. Bam. Bleeding Jane. Thanks. Hey, Joe, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can't I? You're the main character. No. What are you? A cute girl. Right. You okay, Jill? You're making a lot of faces there. Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Sure. A beer for Jill. Or for Gil now. 1 Adelheid, 2 Bronsons, 1 powdered. Oh, there we go. 2 Flanner Guide, 4 Carmetrine, and mix. Right there, beer. Thanks. Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. There. Can't see any... I noticed that all the lights are off. You sure? Yep. Weird. Nobody expects the Dorthiquisition. Dorthiquisition. Ow! I bizzed my tongue. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night. Honey. Ah, hey, Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. A fluffy dream for Dorothy on the go. Fluffy dream has 3 Adelheid, 3 powder delta, and I'll just throw in 4 Carmetrine, so it's an even 10. 3, age, and mix. Right there. Fluffy dream. Thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave. What, are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be here then. Well, I got things to do, so... You do? Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe. Take care of Becky, please. Man, she was in a rush. Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through more shady means. She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. Well, I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am. Don't worry. Hey, Jill, mind if I ask a silly question? You've seen my clients. You can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers can get on my nerves, though. Sorry, what did you want to ask? Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears look like a cat's, but the word boomer seems so out of place. Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents who called them such. Oh. Let's go a bit back first. You do know why cat boomers look like that, right? Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right? It's called the Yamazaki-Romanova treatment. Or was it the Romanenko-Yamada treatment? Let's just call it the catification procedure. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it at a critical point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zaibatsu court record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Stengovich. Was it Stengovich? Let's call him Stengovich for now. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stengovich funded the research, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stengovich, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the catification procedure, even if they had no ailments at all. All because of one particular girl whose life got saved through that treatment because became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born. And their parents got called cat boomers. A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. The fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with protrusions instead of their parents. You keep calling them protrusions. Why is that? Because that's what they are. Eh? You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they're somehow connected to facial and ear muscles. Thus, they can move like a cat's and react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real function. Huh. It still surprises me a bit, though, that the biggest mutation they get after the treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. Really thought that those were functional ears, huh? Let's say that I've learned quite a bit today. Thank you. Don't worry, I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. And keep in mind, I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want you saying someone got protrusions because of a catification procedure. I'll keep it in mind. Wait! What? Yeah, the guy's name was Stengovich. Eh? I just remembered Sylvia Stengovich was around my age when I was a teen. There were some TV specials featuring her. And I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then. And did you need to shout just now? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day. Alright, careful out there. Alright. So drinks total 2,080. Tips 300. Flawless server bonus. All booze and no firecrackers make Dana a dull girl. Today's total transfer 1724. But buying a Kira Mickey. Buying one of her posters to prevent her from getting too distracted. But isn't rent on the 30th? How much is the poster? Ooh. You know what? Let's see what happens when we don't buy her something. So let's save again. Wow, we got through a whole day and a half and we still have probably 20 minutes to go for this recording. That bar called Valhalla. Gotta need a place to unwind after work. Normies are taking over, huh? I heard everyone's a neat just like me. Anyway, place is cool, but the bartender can be a bit of a dick. How so? Never been there. So I wouldn't know. Is she cute? I can take it. She's cute. She's cute, but I think she's a bit full of herself. Guy seems a bit more of a bro. I see you already had a conversation with her. Did she reject your advances? Nah, I just heard from the distance. So is that a no? Kind of. I mean, if you're there, going there just to chat. I just wanted a place to chill for a bit, meet new people. Can I smoke there? Mister. Well, that's kind of interesting to hear, I guess. So we say, so I'm full of myself? You are. Let's go to work, I guess. Thursday, December 29th. I just don't want to risk not having enough money. Good evening. Hey. Okay, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so I designate you, Gillian Applegate, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. You're not gonna say anything, Jill? If it means not being deliberate, girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine, give me the list. I'll be back sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Gil has a crush? What? A client of his, a girl that owns a bazaar. She's been coming on to him for ages, and he only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backwards, and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up, for fuck's sake. And so the errands will take him to the bazaar, I take it. That's right. Huh. Alright then, to the office I go. As for me... let's just keep it. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Give up the crush, huh? This place? Great. Oh, if it isn't... Hey, Jill. Sorry, but... is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Boss, stalked woman incoming. That door's open. Go ahead, the door's to the left. Thanks. Hello there. Oh, hi there. The other one, that's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Oh, you. I haven't seen you in fucking forever. Okay, I gotta brace myself for your voice. Now, where did she? Oh, the hellhole. Perfect. Hey, kid, I'll have the usual. Right. Huh, you remembered me after 2 weeks. Didn't he like beer a lot? I think it was beer. I could be wrong. Go in there, damn it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. Mix. How does Boss's hair stay like that? Here. Sure, good enough. The paper's been a mess lately. You'd think with all that's happening, they'd stay and do more reports. But they're all asking for vacations, and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for whoever procures the most reports. I see no difference in my feed, though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you do know the infamy of the augmented eye of the general public, right? A shitty page that will over-sensationalize anything and report useless things. Of course I know. Then why not try to rectify that image? To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls. In the non-pleasant way. Zaibatsu Court and company had an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Okay, my voice is getting really, really fucked up. I already had a sore throat to begin with, so I think I just have to talk in a normal voice, or I'm not going to have a voice tomorrow. Report on them once, and they'll find something to fine you with. Twice, and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, and the best case scenario is that they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is the lackeys picked out that week. But if I overstep, my ass is on the line. Huh. Glad to see this hellhole is still in one place. The BTC has been going apeshit, closing bars lately. Oh yeah, that. Yesterday they closed one that served as a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. What? Huh. Not to mention, there are like 100 people who have BTC certificates but never use them. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that Restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing. Man, shit ran deeper than I thought. And no news outlets talk about that. Alright, kid, let's try a moon blast now. Come again? Hey, even I have to break the routine from time to time. A moon blast? Oh, no, no ice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, no Bronson. 1, 2 rocks and blended. Yeah, my voice has been getting so torn up. Blend, damn it. Moonblast. Here. Now let's see what the ruckus is about. So what brought you here? Oh, right. Didn't you see a Lilium coming in here? Blue hair, big tits. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did she jump onto the roof then? Why were you looking for her? Did you want an interview? Not really, just hitting on her. You're one of those assholes. Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. Why, though? Are you that bored? Don't you have, like, a family or something? Have you seen that girl? Hot as tits. Also, hot ass in tits. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fuck and curious as shit right now. Want to know just how detailed those King Class CH-1A models are, personally. And so you followed her. I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson. You're in front of one. I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something? A wife, but that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her. So that Lilium isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode. Hey, after you're done glaring, please serve me a pile driver. Right. Oh shit. Oh, that's what happens. Okay, pile driver. 2, 3. 2, 3. Oh, it's just mixed. Pile driver. Here. Alright. Well, seeing as she's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her. The guy left. Oh, alright. Thanks for sheltering me, Dan. I hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you. Seems you got a hearty talk. Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos. How nice of you. It's nothing, really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But, well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet? Sure. Something sweet. Something... Okay, let's... We need the money, yo. Rent's coming up, and it's 10 grand. It's a lot of money to be asking for rent. 3 Flanner Guy, 3 Carmetrine. Age and mix. Piano Woman. Here. Thanks. So, do you know why Donovan was following you? I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions are a bit over the line last time, too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him. I see. Seems like he was just trying to come on to you. You don't say. Well, not like he'd have a chance anyways. I'm not into older guys and I'm already committed to a relationship. Figure... Wait, you are? It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but... I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Really? We're both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it's all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough, it wouldn't hurt to try. How nice. He's a stick in the mud where planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. I see. You know, I've met 2 fans of yours lately. Really? Both of them seemed so excited when they were talking about you. It was amazing. I don't like the term fan too much. It strikes me as a bit pretentious in my opinion. Yeah, I could see that too. I have many fans, doesn't sit so well. I like many people who like my music better. Fan invokes an uglier, more pretentious image for me. Do you like what I do, Jill? Do you like my music? To be honest, I haven't had much exposure to your work, but the few things I've heard are really good. And not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. So nice to hear. Hey, this would sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea? Let me see. Fuck, I can't just ask what the order was. Like tea? I'm gonna look at all this real quick. Okay, so it's probably the spiced tea. That's the only thing I can think of. I looked through it all. Spiced tea. That's the only thing I can think of. Please let this be right. Here. Perfect. Hey, you're a class CH1A, right? That I am. May I ask you something about your model? Sure. Are there any differences between you and a DFC-72? We both serve the same purpose, but DFC-72s have the port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that, or the resilience of the DT1 or DT01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off of functionality and power for appearance, you could say. Ah, I see. Is there anything new for this concert? Well, it is an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those who couldn't go to the first one. But we're always trying to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something. There was this one time I sang a cover of a song by B-Link. Of course, in return, they sang Your Love is a Drug. Ah, so you know the B-Link girls? Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from their onstage personas they are. Really? Suzu, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot. And loudly at that. Meanwhile, Aina is a party girl through and through. If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy. Huh, hard to believe. I mean, their image is that of stoic girls with little expression, almost like living Victorian dolls or something. Well, they wanted to pop out in the public. They once told me if we want people to notice us, we have to break the cutesy idol concept. And so they took the opposite route by becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs. I wouldn't say they went the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idols would be unkept, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate. True, I guess. Well, I gotta go. But let's have a Sparkle Star first. Alright. Sparkle Star. 2, 1. Let's just say that. And your optional Karmatrine. Age. And mix. Right there. Sparkle Star. Here. Sparkling. Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill. Pleasure. Come again. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to meet you. Boss, Gil's back. I'll take my break. Alright. Well, that was interesting. Alright, so, this is Valhalla, Cyberpunk Bartender Action. I think I'll leave this here for today. So, please leave any suggestions down below in the comments of games you'd like to see me play. And I'll try to look my best into getting that game and trying to play it for you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thank you, and bye-bye.